Wewe unakuja hapa unaambia watoto wa Kabras ambao wako tayari na kazi waende wa resign kutoka kwa kazi zao, unakuja kuwapatia tickets direct. Wanapoacha kazi wakikuja hapa, juzi wametangaza kwamba hakuna direct ticket, hao watu wanaenda kwa nominations. So mtu tayari ameacha kazi yake, hana mshahara, mpaka roho ishtuke. Leo hii Enock Andanje alikuwa ameacha kazi ya ualimu, akijua anakuja kupewa direct ticket, anafaa kupewa.
Musalia Mudavadi was the reason as to why the UDA MP aspirant of Malava died. Evidence is flowing in. Every person, those with authority and knowledge, are coming out to say that Mudavadi was requesting for money. That Mudavadi made this MP resign from the job, sell his property, and he was going to be denied a ticket. Even Ayubu Savula said this. In fact, let's first listen to Ayubu Savula. Here's the tape.
For the big loss of the aspirant on Kenya Kwanza ticket. But unfortunately, we have to say the truth. The aspirant has died or collapsed and died due to political pressure as a result of alleged biasness ahead of the UDA nominations. There are several candidates in UDA, but the bigwigs in UDA have been favoring certain candidates. And this resulted into pressure that has cost the life of one of the aspirants. The aspirant resigned as a principal of Bungoma High School. He has spent a lot of money on campaign machinery. And the last minute, the indication was that they were favoring certain candidates against him.
Have you heard Savula? Savula is saying the MP resigned as a principal, sold his property, gave the money to Mudavadi. Remember, Mudavadi is not a principal even within the UDA. So he was extorting money from this guy. They promised him a direct ticket. When time reached, Mudavadi told him that they must go in primaries, and he was not the favorite. When he went to ask for his money from Mudavadi, Mudavadi didn't have the money, and he decided to eliminate this guy's life. Mudavadi, who do you work with? How do Mudavadi is not even a member of UDA yet. He's not even a member. How can you perform work on behalf of UDA yet serve a structure extorting money? Ayubu Savula explained it very well. So there is no way you can extinguish this fire. Okay? There is no way you can extinguish this fire. Mudavadi is the cause of death of MP Atandi. Let's continue.
Last minute, the indication was that they were favoring certain candidates against him. This resulted into pressure, and he's died because of pressure. We are going to carry out a post-mortem, and that will be the result. It's the political pressure that has killed him. We want fair and free nomination in all political parties, including UDA, including DAP, including Ford Kenya, all the political players that will be in Malava by-election. We want a free and fair nomination so that this death does not occur again on other aspirants. Free and fair. And it's very saddening. He collapsed in a political rally presided over by a senior member of the society, primarily a cabinet secretary, the senior cabinet secretary. So we want to sober down, cool tension in Malava, so that we give the former principal of Bungoma High School a befitting center as a leader. But we are praying that all political players outside Malava leave the Malava people to decide who will be there.
So that is Ayubu Savula. He said it. The only mistake is also speak about political pressure. It was not a political pressure. Andanje had gone to ask for his money because he was very sure that he wasn't going to get the ticket. He had resigned from the work, sold part of his land, sold some houses, okay, gave the money to Mudavadi in hope, in return, to get a direct ticket. Look at what happened. Mudavadi, you are drinking the blood of fellow lawyers. Mudavadi, what brought a big stomach and a fatty face brought a bad heart. Is the reason as why you failed to even to be a kingpin of the Luya nation. First of all, you are the minority in the Luya nation. The Bukusus are the majority. You come from Vihiga, a sub-committee within the Luya nation. Now you were starting to drink the bloods of the Luyas, fighting young leaders like Cleophas Malala. Such things are supposed to be said. Mudavadi, we must tell you. We must tell you with the Kasongo that stop playing with the lives of the sons of the soil, extorting money, changing tunes after promising them a direct ticket. Musalia Mudavadi, you must be told. In fact, I pray the people of Malava to select a candidate who is even against these UDA charlatans who are digressing the nation of Kenya. We must tell you, nobody is going to tell you Mudavadi, except us who are bold. Even Cleophas Malala spoke about the same thing. In fact, Cleophas Malala said this statement. Listen very carefully. Here's the tape.
Kuna watu ambao wamesimamia vyama. Wanadanganya kila mtu. Wewe kuja kwa chama yangu, mimi nitakupatia direct ticket. Wewe kuja kwa chama yangu, mimi nitakupatia direct ticket. Alafu wanakuwa watu wengi. Shida ambayo kwa chama cha UDA, na ningependa Musalia ambao unaongoza kule utatue. Wewe unakuja hapa, unaambia watoto wa Kabras ambao wako tayari na kazi, waende wa resign kutoka kwa kazi zao, unakuja kuwapatia tickets direct. Wanapoacha kazi, wakikuja hapa, juzi wametangaza kwamba hakuna direct ticket, hao watu wanaenda kwa nominations. So mtu tayari aliacha kazi yake, hana mshahara, mpaka roho ishtuke. Leo hii Enock Andanje alikuwa ameacha kazi ya ualimu, akijua anakuja kupewa direct ticket. Alafu akupewa, anaambiwa atienda next week kwa nominations. So akienda kwa nominations apoteze, atakuwa amepoteza kiti ya ubunge na amepoteza kazi. Mtu wa pili anaenda kwa mtoto wa marehemu Malulu Njeni ambaye anafanya kazi bunge. Kesho ndio deadline, kesho ndio deadline ya watu wote kuresign kwa kazi. Kijana mdogo kama huyo inafaa andike barua leo usiku resign kutoka kwa kazi ya bunge, alafu akuje mumpeleke nomination aanguke, atakuwa amepoteza kazi ya bunge na amepoteza bunge. Mtu wa tatu ni Ndakwa, Mheshimiwa Ndakwa. Yeye tayari ni MCA. Musalia anamwambia kuja, wewe resign by kesho. Ndakwa atakuwa hatakuwa MCA wa Kabras West. Unamwambia kuja, alafu unamwambia enda sasa wapi? Kwa nominations. Ndakwa akipoteza nominations, roho yake itafila aje? So Mheshimiwa Musalia, ni mzuri utangazia hao vijana wetu ni nani unaenda kupatia tikiti ya UDA.
He pointed out very many people whom Musalia Mudavadi tells, come, you're going to get a direct ticket. They say they are property, they give him money. Now he tells them, go to the primaries. So in a pretext that he would want, okay, he would want to fight off that narrative that I ate your money. He will tell you nominations are the one which have dropped you. So Musalia Mudavadi is an extortionist. Musalia Mudavadi, what position do you hold in UDA to an extent of extorting money? These questions must be answered. You tell MCA resign, you are going to get a direct ticket. You tell Enock Andanje, you tell another person, you tell 5 people. In fact, others are fearing to speak that they sold their property and gave Mudavadi money. They are just fearing to speak. But we all know that what happens behind the curtains, because we are here in Kenya to tell you what is happening. Mudavadi, there is no way you can separate the death of the teacher, the principal, from Musalia Mudavadi. The principal didn't die because of pressure. The principal was poisoned. The postmortem must be done, and we are going to see the true colors of Mudavadi. Mudavadi thinks that money is everything. You know, I keep on telling people that the reason I saw even God prevented these people from getting into power, I think it is the same reasons. They've been in the opposition for a long period of time. The power they have tested, they're even becoming worse like snakes. So Mudavadi, you are the problem. I remain yours, Kabuye, the Kenyan. Stay tuned. Peace.